you guys know that some events that we saw in Season 4 of The Crown never happened to the royal family? For instance, Prince Philip had nothing to do with his sister's death in a plane crash. Today, we're going to talk about The Crown's accuracy and other things you need to know before watching Season 5. Charles and Diana are not separated yet.
I'm sorry, we haven't met.
We have. I was in costume at the time.
In Season 4 of The Crown, Charles and Diana's story ends with Diana's 1989 solo trip to New York City and the Windsor family Christmas at Balmoral in 1990. Asked by the Queen and Prince Philip, Charles needs to speak about all of the reasons why he wants an ending to the marriage with Diana, so he's preparing for a speech. A speech that Queen Elizabeth required. While Diana tried to save the marriage, or at least not ruin it further, Charles had a different approach, and while seeing his attitude in this situation, he can't help but notice how awful he was, knowing that the princess will get mad and cheat on him later, which is what happened when Diana continued her affair with Major James Hewitt, and the officials informed Charles right away. Diana's tour of New York in 1989 proved to be an unforgettable success, but Charles wasn't fascinated by it, mostly because it made Camilla admit to herself that the public would never love her the same way they loved Princess Diana. After her journey to New York, Charles faced Diana and he openly expressed his love and affection for Camilla, but neither Charles nor Diana had their happy ending with the Queen getting what she wanted as she made Charles and Diana continue their marriage. Here's the thing, while Charles wanted to be with Camilla ever since his marriage with Diana started to crumble, this time Diana also wanted freedom. To be more precise, she wanted to get away from Charles and the royal family as quickly as possible. What you should keep in mind is that Diana and Charles ended the decade together, and The Crown Season 5 will continue their story. Diana's relationship with the royal family accuracy.
First and foremost, I'm a wife and a mother. That's what's most important to me.
In The Crown, Diana is liked by the royal family at the beginning of her marriage with Charles. Seeing such treatment, a lot of fans questioned if this was true, and the answer is yes. Diana was the perfect girl for Charles in the eyes of the royals, well, at least at the beginning. She was from an aristocratic family, she led a peaceful life before she met him, meaning that she had no scandalous past. But Diana's wild nature didn't match the royal image, she actually danced to Billy Joel's Uptown Girl at the Royal Opera House. The audience gasped when Diana appeared as if they'd all taken one huge breath. Her onstage partner, dancer Wayne Sleep, told The Guardian in 2017 she loved it but was most thrilled we'd keep it a secret from Charles. But did she roller skate through Buckingham Palace? Well, most people claim she did. Do you know what? It was that kind of thing. It was the roller skating, the sense of fun that she obviously had before she became royal, and that she kind of maintained, that I think was quite rare, actress Emma Corrin, who plays Diana, told Sky News. According to the World of Diana's butler, she rollerbladed around Kensington Gardens. Margaret Thatcher's time as Prime Minister.
It's my very great pleasure to invite you to form a government in my name. Congratulations, Prime Minister.
Before watching Season 5, you should also know more about Margaret Thatcher's time as Prime Minister. One of the storylines in The Crown's 4th season was the tension between Queen Elizabeth and Margaret Thatcher. In the finale, Thatcher's time as Prime Minister comes to a disastrous end after a strong former political partner destroys her by publicly challenging her leadership. When Thatcher meets with Elizabeth, well, she understands that her future is quite uncertain, but decides to move on and fight. But Elizabeth was disappointed in Thatcher's policy, which led to a lot of unemployment. Now the Queen seems quite certain power is nothing without authority, and at this moment your cabinet is against you. The party is against you, and if the polls are to be believed, the country is against you. Perhaps the time has come for you to try doing nothing for once, says the Queen. The next meeting sees the Queen awarding Thatcher the Order of Merit, and Thatcher seems to have finally accepted her fate. While Thatcher's policies were the reason Elizabeth was furious with her, it seems like she indeed feels a connection to the woman that has been trying to do her best for the country. As Elizabeth tells Thatcher, nobody can deny this is a very different country now than the one inherited by our first woman Prime Minister. The show was mostly focused on Thatcher's fall, but it surely did a good job in the finale, where we all understood how difficult it was for Thatcher to find her place in a world where women were not usually given such duties, and of course, a lot of trust. Princess Elizabeth finds out she's a queen. Accuracy.
And long live Queen Elizabeth.
So how did Elizabeth find out she's a queen? Is the storyline in The Crown accurate? When her father, King George VI, lost his life on February 6, 1952, Princess Elizabeth and her husband Prince Philip were on a Commonwealth tour of Kenya. The Crown sees the two of them coming back to Sagana Lodge at the Treetops Hotel, where they were quite surprised. Her secretary, Martin Charteres, told Prince Philip, who told the princess the news. Princess Elizabeth became queen at just 25 years old, and yes, this is the way Elizabeth found out she's a queen. Season 5 of The Crown.
There is no possibility of my forgiving you. The question is, how on earth can you forgive yourself?
If you've already watched Season 4 of The Crown, you're probably wondering when Season 5 will be released. Well, it's confirmed the award-winning Netflix series will return with Season 5 in November 2022. It'll focus on John Mayer's government years, the future events that happened with Diana and Prince Charles' marriage, and of course the tragic death of Diana in 1997. We should also mention that The Crown creator Peter Morgan initially decided that it was the perfect time and place to stop with Season 5 of the show. However, because the show's 4th season proved to be more successful than expected, the creator changed his mind and now Season 6 has been greenlighted too. What we know for sure is that Season 5 of The Crown will focus on the rough early 90s. With Season 5 confirmed, it was also announced that Imelda Staunton and Lesley Manville will double the time to appear on the screen. So far, Netflix has announced most of the cast that will appear in Season 5, including Staunton taking over for Coleman as Queen Elizabeth II, Jonathan Pryce following Tobias Menzies as Prince Philip, Lesley Manville following Helena Bonham Carter as Princess Margaret, Elizabeth Debicki playing Princess Diana after Emma Corrin, and Dominic West replacing Josh O'Connor as Prince Charles. Are you guys satisfied with the casting for Season 5? Let us know.
I'm Imelda Staunton, and I'm currently on the set of The Crown, where we have just begun filming Season 5.
Prince Philip's involvement in his sister's death, accuracy. Well, here's something that didn't happen to the royals but was included in The Crown. In a Season 2 flashback, a younger version of Philip is struggling with problems because of school, which makes his sister Cecil fly to a family wedding. She wouldn't have gone to the wedding if Philip's issues with school didn't exist, and because of that, she lost her life in the plane crash, which is 100% true, but Philip was in no way involved in the incident. Robert Lacey, a royal biographer and historical consultant for the award-winning Netflix series, told USA Today, "You see the scene in which Philip's father tells him, 'You're responsible for killing my favorite daughter?' That never happened. The event with Philip going to the funeral in Nazi Germany is true." What we know for sure is that Prince Philip's early life was far from good. He had a turbulent childhood and his parents didn't have a lot of contact with him. What are your hopes for Season 5 of The Crown? Also, which actress played Princess Diana the best way according to you? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching, guys.